Come get ready with me in Canmore, Alberta, Canada. We are exploring Canmore and Banff, and can we talk about this view behind me? When we got here yesterday and I saw it, I thought, that's where the get ready with me is happening. So, back to the video. Let's get ready! I am going to be wearing this hat today, but I'm not taking it off. My hair looks terrible. But I have my little travel mirror, and let's chat. Of course, even though it's going to be cold, I always put my SPF on, because if it's going to help me age and with wrinkles, then I'm going to do it. So I'm starting, I just did my sunscreen. Now I'm starting with my sculpting stick by Makeup by Mario. If you are new here, I've done a lot of research on pregnancy and postpartum safe ingredient makeup because I'm a breastfeeding mama. Our little guy is now 4 months old, which is crazy. But I put it on my cheeks and my nose, and I'm not putting it on my forehead today. Normally I do here and here, but I'm wearing a hat. But we are currently in Canmore, which is right outside of Banff National Park. It's about like a 15-20 minute drive. And today we are headed over there, and we are going to, I'll do the sides of my nose. We are heading over to see Lake Minnewanka. We have a reservation to go on the boat and see and kind of hear about facts and different things and enjoy the water. The only tickets that were available were actually VIP tickets, so I think we get snacks, which will be nice if I can eat them. They apparently, near Lake Minnewanka, there is a grizzly bear named the Boss that is ginormous, and I really want to see him, but also that's like the most dangerous, deadliest bird, oh my god, animal in the world. They'll take down anything. So I also don't want to see him, but it would also be cool if we were in a safe place and could see him. The reason that we are out here is this has been on Chris and I's bucket list for absolute years, and it's definitely one that you need more time for. Right now we'll be here about a week, and when we were, if you watched my Get Ready With Me in Moab, we were in Moab and Durango. Moab is Utah, Durango is Colorado, during the last week of my maternity leave, and this is the first week of Chris's paternity leave. So he was able to take delayed paternity leave for Connor, and we decided that we were going to travel. We may be traveling more on his paternity leave. He gets 4 weeks with his company, which is amazing. And so we decided to do Banff. We have a lot of things planned, a couple national parks and things, but traveling which that was just the eyeshadow. If you saw my Get Ready With Me from a couple weeks ago, I did not make it back to Sephora, and when I went to place the order for the eyeshadow, it wouldn't have come in by the time that I thought about it and before we left for our trip. But traveling with two, now this is our second trip. This is the Ilia Midnight Express Clean Line Liquid Liner. I'm still looking for a liner that does not give me double lines, but this one has been doing okay. I cannot talk about eyeliner on. But traveling with two little ones, the best advice that I can give anybody is to just be prepared. This is the Tarte Fake Awake. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. It is coffee for your face. It just kind of makes you look like you've woken up, but is be prepared. Be prepared. Like Lion King. Just kidding. Anyway, I'll put a Disney reference in anything. Taking a moment from our Banff Get Ready With Me video to show you a travel essential, and would be great for any new parent that just honestly enjoys getting out of the house. So what's great about this one is you can heat up both water and breast milk, and when you turn it on, you just choose the temperature you want, and immediately it knows how to heat it, and then you'll start seeing the buttons just kind of move around. Once it beeps, it goes into a 2-hour warming cycle, and then you can take it off if you wanted to immediately use it or later. And with one change, immediately becomes a bottle. Like, so convenient, especially if you're traveling and you don't have enough space, or you just really know that they're only going to take that bottle warm. Then this is something that would be great to add to your registry, or to pick up for somebody that is going to be a new parent and moves around a lot. So back to getting ready in Banff. Could prepare for as much as, literally everything, and still something would come up that you didn't prepare for. And now, one thing that we changed for this time, so we left Pittsburgh during nap time on Friday, stayed in a hotel in Toronto, and then took a flight out of Toronto to Calgary on Saturday. And one of the things that I did for my 2-year-old is I built him I called it a surprise. They were all things he already had in our house. Just, we cycle through toys and books and things just to kind of keep it interesting. But, and it's not that we have excess. I mean, it probably is a little bit, but I only let him keep 7 to 10 things in our living room, and then he has just books in his room. But I put together a little basket, and I put one of his favorite little stuffies that had been kind of downstairs in the basement and he hadn't been playing with for a while, and I put in a little plane and some cars and a bunch of books and a bunch of reusable sticker books, which if you have a toddler, even he started probably playing with them, I'd say probably a year or 15 months. The reusable sticker books are amazing because you can stick them a bajillion times and honestly, they start creasing before they lose their sticky. But I put those in there, and since we were going to Canada, we have anytime we go to a country, if we come back with any money, I save it just in case we go back. Or if we know somebody that's traveling there, and then I can be hey, here's a couple euros or whatever, have a good trip, and you don't have to stop and get it exchanged. It's nice to just land in a country and have some, but also I don't love the exchange rates that the US banks gives us for things. Anyway, so I built that for him. That was really good. Then on the plane, we had toys for the little one and for him. This one was a 4-hour flight, and they both did really well. I would say the last 10 minutes were probably the hardest. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was Ilia's, another good clean brand. That was their multi-stick All of Me. And then I'm still pretty emotional being postpartum, 16 weeks. This is the Milk Waterproof Mascara. This is their, I think it's Rise. Yeah, their Milk Rise. We were the last row on the plane, so we were the last ones to get off, which was also kind of cool because I've never seen a plane that empty. But there were already people cleaning and everything as people were getting off. But just being prepared. Today, we have 2 bags. We have a bag packed for in the car of things that we could need, extra outfit for everybody, including mom. We have our national parks book because we're getting stamps, and then extra diapers. Then we have a day pack that has diapers, and we call it our emergency kit. And if you've seen my packing video, I go through everything that's in there. And so that we have it because we have a minivan, which traveling with a minivan, I don't know why I ever thought ugh, minivan. I love it. I'm obsessed. I would even kind of be persuaded to get one at home, and we only have 2 kids, but just the space in them is amazing. But traveling postpartum and keeping everything organized, I already forgot things that I never would have forgotten before, and it's not a big deal, we can just run to the store and pick it up, but there are things that I would have been better at. And I have packing lists that I have built for myself for trips and to share with you guys when you watch our videos. And did I use one? Nope. Don't know why, but I didn't. And I get very down on myself very quickly. Postpartum anxiety, depression, everything is so prominent, and I literally feel so bad for, like, I'm 35, but like for our moms in like the 90s and earlier, where they were absolutely dealing with the same things that we are, but it was less talked about, and it was just like, well, that's just what like having a baby is. Like, you just deal with it. And I don't know, hug your mom. She deserves a hug and support, because she probably mentally didn't get some in the 80s and 90s, or I don't even know when they started talking about it. So anyway, not to be on a little tangent, I honestly even think that just, and maybe you're like this too, but like planning a trip, even though like mentally I'm like kind of like really tough on myself right now, which I'm gonna do all-nighter. Probably should have done it before my mascara. Definitely should have done it before my mascara. What was I saying? But like planning a trip, like even just being postpartum, yeah, we gotta touch that, is, I feel like mentally helped me. It's given me something to look forward to. It's given me something to focus my mind on. Like, even just having something in the future where you're not focusing like so much, so heavily on like the now. I don't know if that sounds familiar or if you can relate to that at all. I don't know that covering this up was a good idea, but we tried it. I'm gonna have to redo my mascara too. Okay, well, hey. It is what it is. So we don't look clumpy. But like, that's just, I don't know, that's just, I feel like that's helped me so much mentally. It's just like having something to look forward to or on the calendar, and I don't know, maybe that could help you in some type of way, even if it's like even, I've talked about coffee club a lot, but like even having a date for coffee club on the calendar, on the calendar, where like I know I'm gonna like see my girls and stuff, like that helps so much. But like just a trip where I know it's gonna be like my family and we're gonna be making memories, and even though it might be tough and we might have meltdowns, like I don't know, it just helps. So but it is chilly right now. It's in like the 40s. And when we are traveling, especially if it's like somewhere where it's going to be windy or dry or cold, I actually don't use chapstick. I use nipple cream. And this is just one that the hospital gave me. It's a little sample of the lanolin, the Lansing lanolin nipple cream, which I love, but the sample ones are like travel size. So I can use it, and I put it on my lips, but more importantly, I put it on both boys' faces, and to keep them from like windburn or just getting like chapped in general. But, well, you got to see my hair anyway. Chris got me a Dyson Airwrap a couple years ago for my birthday, and when I was pregnant with Carson, thinking like, oh, this will be something that'll be quick and easy for like mom life, so you can do your hair. Love it. I have not very curly hair. It's like kind of curly wavy, and I can go from the shower for like wait for like a couple minutes while I'm like getting dressed and go, and I don't know that this is technically blowout quality, but like, you know what I mean? Like round brush dry it. 10 minutes, easy peasy. And then this is day 3, because I did it Friday, and this is Saturday and Sunday, and I threw some dry shampoo in it. The like Not Your Mother's from Target works like a gem, and especially like if I'm wearing like a hat like this, my curls are just too big. It's just a lot of hair. But anyway, that's the look. We're gonna do a little hiking, go on a boat, and explore Canmore and Banff. So if you made it this far and it is chilly, why don't you give me a couple little snow emojis in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.